Okay, so we're in for the second trading day of the new month. This is the fourth trading session of the week. Tomorrow is Friday. And of course, you know, today, Notori PLC, the petrochemical and fertilizer companies, listing via introduction some of its shares on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. It's the first petrochemical company to be listed on the market. And of course, that company will go most likely into the oil and gas sector. So from tomorrow, we'll add Notori PLC to the list of those oil and gas stocks you'll be watching. But of course, we have not so good, not so sweet earnings. Rotimi Fakayejo from Enterprise Stockbrokers. Good morning, Rotimi. Thanks for coming through on the phone. Let's chew this together. Notori listing is a big story.
Yes, it is.
Do we have an idea of how much shares is coming by introduction today?
Wow, that's very big. We're yet to have a good update on that because we're going to visit the exchange prior to the listing, and that meeting is yet to take place.
Okay, that's the news on that side. But let's move on to yesterday's very bitter ending for the market. Some of the analysts coming through saying political tension is causing some jitters among investors. Yes or no?
It's a yes.
So what's the discussion among you? What's the discussion among you traders and dealers reading the front page of the newspapers, watching news 24 hours and seeing the brickbats going on?
Well, for those who are conversant with the Nigerian political space, I think it's a well-known fact that a thing like this definitely will come up. And it is not far-fetched, the rate at which we are seeing defection back to base, because that is the way I would categorize it. Everybody, it's not as if the non-PDP members in APC are the ones going, but those ones who moved from PDP are the ones going back. So it is quite expected that they are not finding enough breathing space in APC, and they believe they have been shortchanged by their own language.
Well, Rotimi, when investors get upset with a company, they sell their shares and move out to another stock. Yes or no?
Yes.
And if the company start performing, then they go back.
Exactly.
So defections in the stock market, we know, to use that political balance, is allowed, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But what we're seeing right now is not really something in that concept. What we are seeing right now is a situation whereby some investors, not majority now, some investors are very jittery and they are selling to hold cash, pending what may happen next. But I believe at the end of it all, they may not have really made a very sound decision if they don't move in back at the right time.
The final point, Rotimi, is should investors, local and foreign, get unnecessarily worried with these disaffection, dissociations, whatever, because we've seen it before?
Yeah, I think that what happened in 2015 is even worse than what we are seeing right now. There isn't any form of desperation, so to say, from any side. So I believe that should have been the major worry, so to say.
Maybe it's still early. Maybe it's still early. Elections is still about 6 months away, or 7.
Yes, I believe these are preparatory to what may happen. But I think at the state at which this is happening right now, I believe we may not really have as much worry when the time comes, because having all this, the time definitely will come that many of the events that we are seeing right now will have fizzled out, and the system will have adjusted to what is happening. I don't know how you folks get at it. Thank you very much, Rotimi. But this is what one of our viewers just put out on Twitter. Ikwemosa says, foreign investors see political uncertainties as a momentary challenge. It is not expected to degenerate into major chaos. Things are likely to take a positive turn in the fourth quarter of 2019. Thank you, Ikwemosa, for putting that on our Twitter. Keep tweeting about the story. Thank you, everyone. Rotimi, take a breather. Have a great day, and see you later in the day. This is Business Morning, live from Lagos. I am Bosin Mafaya, and I will see you tomorrow, Friday. Let's wrap up the week together.